Hi yogis, and welcome to another great episode of my outdoor series. Today I decided to bring you on the beach to do a beautiful Yin Yoga practice, focusing mainly on the hips. So it's currently sunset time, so we're going to be getting into this routine and putting a lot of focus on the hips. And I've noticed that a lot of my postural problems in my life came from tight hips. So if you work a seated job, this is going to be amazing for you guys. So let's get right into it. So we're going to get on our knees, bringing our big toes behind us. We're going to bring our knees to the outside part of our mat. We're going to be walking our hands forward, bringing our forehead to the ground. And we're going to get into a wide knee child's pose. So remember to focus through the nose and out through the nose, calming your mind and getting into that peaceful state. It's a beautiful fall day today, and it's warm enough for me to be in t-shirts, believe it or not, 17th of October. So I decided to make the most of it and bring you guys outdoors for my third episode of the Yin Yoga series. So we're going to try to do the best that we can before it gets dark. Slowly walk our hands back up, bringing our knees together, remembering our blocks to the top of our mat. If you don't have blocks, you don't need any. So we're going to get into dragon pose, bringing our left foot to our left wrist, extending our right leg, using the blocks for support. I'm be holding this position, just allowing gravity to pull us closer to the ground and to stretch your inner groin. This is one of the most beneficial positions I find. I've started using this one in a lot of Yin Yoga hip classes. Believe it or not, I used to have low back pain, and this is really what did it for me. It fixed it. So keeping the front of my hips and my hip flexor flexible has fixed my back pain. So I was gonna aim for a 30-minute session today, but depending on darkness, this might be a little shorter, so I'll walk you guys through the most beneficial hip poses quickly. gonna slowly get out of this one. And we're gonna bring our left leg back and our right leg forward this time. Setting ourselves up for dragon pose on the right side. So the benefits of Yin Yoga asanas comes from holding the position for a longer period of time. Always seems like we're not doing much, but inside there's a lot that's happening. A lot of our connective tissues and fascia are stretching to improve our overall health. Slowly get out of this. We're going to place our blocks aside and stay in this position. We're going to bring our right knee to our right wrist. You can have your right foot parallel to the front of your mat, or you can put in a 45 degree like me. And we're just going to lower ourselves down to our forearms. And we can bring our forehead to the ground and chest to our right calf. Keeping everything in line. This is a really great stretch in your right glute. Another very beneficial position in Yin Yoga, one you should be doing often. gonna slowly come out of this one. And we're gonna bring our left knee to our left wrist, setting ourselves up for pigeon pose on the other side. And we're going to slowly come out of this one. Now, taking the seated position, we're going to bring the sole of our feet together. And we're just going to be leaning forward, finding our edge. Just allowing gravity to pull us closer to the ground while opening up our inner groin. It's okay to round your spine and let your head become heavy. Sometimes if you want, you can take a block and place it on top of your feet that are together, and you bring your forehead to it. It helps you support your body. And if you get more flexible, you can spin the block sideways. Bring your head closer to the ground. And I'm gonna slowly come up out of it. So I think we're gonna call it a night for tonight, yogis. I'm gonna invite you to stay seated. Get into a comfortable position. And we're gonna bring our thumb and index finger together. And instead of doing Savasana tonight to finish up, especially that it's dark now and I don't know if you see me well, I'm just gonna invite you to close your eyes and we're just gonna stay silent and get into our head. We're just gonna meditate a bit. And if you're outside like me, I'm gonna invite you to just notice the temperature of the air, the sounds around you, the waves. We're just gonna do a little bit of mindfulness. And if you're at home, I'm gonna ask you to scan your body, focusing first on your toes, sensation in them. Noticing the release in your body and how you feel more flexible and at peace. And then start noticing your feet, your left feet. And then bring your attention to your right feet. And then feeling your calves. Really connecting your mind with the muscle. Trying to feel, how is it? How's the muscle placed in there? Is it relaxed or tight? And then bring your awareness to your thighs. Using your breath and sending your breath down to those areas to heal them and loosen them up. And then feeling the back of your thighs. And as the sun is really coming down right now and it's getting darker, just relax, cultivating a sense of calmness. And then notice your glutes touching the mat. How does it feel? Starting to bring your focus to go up your spine, starting with your low back. Is it more relaxed than before, or is there still tightness? Sending a healing breath down your spine to that tight area if there is. And then bring your focus up your spine, focusing on every single vertebrae, one by one. Going up and going up. Rising up to your heart level. Try to see if you can feel your heart beating. If you can feel that aliveness. And then notice if your shoulders are tight, if your traps are pulling up, or they're actually releasing them down. If they are tight, try to release them and let them hang low. Let gravity pull them down towards the ground. How is that now? Do you feel that your neck is looser? Can you feel the flow of energy going from the crown of your head all the way down to your spine, improving? And then notice your wrist on both knees making contact. Now allow them to become heavier, your forearms to become loose and hanging. Try to let go of all the tension in your body by breathing. The breath is a very healing tool. And then notice your biceps and triceps. Letting go of any tension in them. Feeling your body become very heavy, yet very light inside. It's like you're letting go of every emotions and tightness. So I'm gonna open my eyes, yogis. We're gonna bring our hands together at our heart level. And I just want to thank you for joining me on this class today. I hope you enjoyed it. And keep practicing yoga. You're gonna get better at it. And come back for the next class. So until next time, yogis, namaste. Thank you. Bye.